wanted to share some thoughts on body shame and how it impacts people in different ways, especially when it comes to pretty girls and boys. I had some really interesting conversations with my friends recently that opened my eyes to this issue, and I think it's important to talk about. So let's dive in. First, let me tell you about my friend Sarah. She's one of those people who everyone considers pretty, the type: long hair, bright smile, and a figure that seems to fit all the societal beauty standards. During one of our hangouts, she opened up about how being labeled as pretty comes with its own set of expectations and pressures. I was surprised to hear her say that people often assume she has it easy because of her looks, but she explained that the pressure to maintain that image can be overwhelming. Sarah told me about a time when she felt body shamed at a party. She wore this cute dress that she loved, but instead of compliments, she overheard some people making snide remarks about her weight. It was shocking to me because from the outside, you'd think someone like her wouldn't face that kind of negativity. But there she was, feeling insecure and hurt. She said that even pretty girls can struggle with body image issues, and it made me realize that beauty doesn't shield anyone from the harsh realities of judgment. Then I shifted the conversation to my friend Jake. He's a good-looking guy with a great physique, and I thought he'd have it easy too. But when I brought up body image, he surprised me with his perspective. Jake shared that while he often gets compliments for his looks, he also faces a lot of pressure to maintain a certain body type. He mentioned how guys are often expected to have chiseled abs and be super fit, and when he doesn't meet those standards, he feels the sting of judgment. Jake recounted an experience at the gym where a group of guys made fun of him for not lifting as much as they did. It hit him hard because he was trying his best and just wanted to work out in peace. He said that even though he's considered attractive, those moments of body shaming made him feel insecure and less than. It was eye-opening to hear how boys can also experience body shame, even if society often focuses more on girls. As we talked, I started to see a pattern. It seems like pretty girls and boys might get away with certain things because of their looks, but that doesn't mean they're immune to the pain of body shaming. Sarah and Jake both highlighted how societal standards create this toxic environment where everyone feels the need to conform to an ideal that's often unrealistic. It's like a never-ending cycle of judgment and comparison. Another friend of mine, Emily, chimed in with her thoughts. She's not what society typically labels as pretty, but she's got this amazing personality that really shines. Emily said that while she doesn't face the same pressures as Sarah and Jake, she often feels invisible in social situations. She mentioned how people tend to overlook her because she doesn't fit the conventional beauty mold. It's heartbreaking to think that anyone could feel less than because of their appearance. Emily's perspective made me realize that body shame isn't just about how we look. It's also about how we're treated based on those looks. She talked about how she's learned to embrace her uniqueness and focus on what makes her special. But it hasn't been an easy journey. It was inspiring to hear her talk about self-acceptance. That made me think about how important it is for all of us to celebrate our differences, instead of tearing each other down. Through these conversations, I've come to understand that body shaming affects everyone, regardless of whether they fit the beauty standards or not. Pretty girls and boys may get more attention, but that doesn't mean they don't struggle with their own insecurities. And for those who don't fit those standards, the feeling of being overlooked or judged can be just as painful. One of the most powerful things we can do is to create a culture of acceptance and support. I think it's crucial for us to uplift each other, regardless of our appearances. We need to remind ourselves that beauty is subjective and that everyone has their own unique qualities that make them special. Instead of comparing ourselves to one another, we should celebrate our individuality. I also believe that we need to be more mindful of the language we use when talking about body image. Jokes about weight or appearances, even if they seem harmless, can have a lasting impact. We never know what someone else is going through, and it's essential to be kind and compassionate. I've learned that a simple compliment can go a long way in making someone feel valued and appreciated. In conclusion, body shame is a complex issue that affects both pretty girls and boys in different ways. It's not just about how we look. It's about how society perceives us and the expectations that come with those perceptions. Through my conversations with friends like Sarah, Jake, and Emily, I've realized that we all have our struggles. It's essential to support one another on this journey of self-acceptance. Let's work together to create a world where everyone feels valued regardless of their appearance. Thanks for listening, and I hope this resonates with you.